paranormal is a topic that transcends culture and time. It's human nature to obsess over the unknown, to fantasize about it, and to create stories to fill in the blanks that science has left. Every culture has its share of campfire tales and legends of creatures that go bump in the night. But how exactly are these phenomena defined? Webster's dictionary defines the paranormal as anything not scientifically explainable. So anything that appears in an episode of The X-Files constitutes as paranormal phenomena. So if you've seen the show, as I'm sure most of you have, it displays a wide spectrum of creatures, events, and happenings. So for the sake of time, I have divided paranormal phenomena up into 3 categories: spirits, cryptids, and extraterrestrial life. We begin with spirits. Spirits, specters, ghosts, poltergeists, whatever you want to call them, they are the souls of those who have died. They are commonly thought to appear as orbs, shapeless mist, or full-bodied apparitions. Alternatively, they may not make a physical appearance at all, and they can communicate or make their presence known solely through moving objects around or creating cold spots, which is when the one area drops to a significantly lower temperature than surrounding areas, or by producing vocal phenomena, which can be heard in real time with your own ears, or rather not, but captured electronically, which is then an EVP or electronic voice phenomena. Beliefs and lore regarding ghosts vary depending on region and culture, just as beliefs on the afterlife do depending on region and culture, which then ties into whatever religion dominates said region. These are pictures of orbs, which are the most common and also the least credible type of ghost evidence, because it could be a speck of dust, or it could be a bug flying in front of the limbs, but it could also be paranormal activity, and there's no way to differentiate. This is the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall, which is one of, if not the most famous pieces of ghost evidence ever captured. My source for this is thelineup.com. So the photograph shows what is believed to be the spirit of Dorothy Walpole, who was the sister of the first Prime Minister of Great Britain. She lived in Raynham Hall in Norfolk, Great Britain, until she died there of smallpox in 1726. Flash forward to 1936, photographers from Country Life magazine are photographing the home when one of them sees a vapory shape descending the stairs and snaps a quick picture, which then it captures the Brown Lady. We move on to cryptids. As defined by National Geographic, a cryptid is any animal that has never been described by science. Usually something very unusual along the lines of the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot, something that stretches the limits of what is scientifically plausible. So then, of course, cryptozoology is the study of cryptids. And this is Mothman, the Jersey Devil, and Bigfoot. And this is the legend of the Jersey Devil as described by Wikipedia. So the Jersey Devil originated with a Pine Barrens resident named Jane Leeds, also known as Mother Leeds. Legend states that she had 12 children, and when she was pregnant with the 13th, she cursed the child and said it was going to be the child of the devil, as one does when you've given birth 12 times already. So during 1735, she's in labor on a stormy night. She gives birth, and at first the child looks normal, but it then turns into a creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. It then kills the midwife and goes growling and screaming up the chimney, where it escapes into the pines to terrorize people in years to come. An alternate version of the story actually says that Mother Leeds was a witch, and the child's father was the devil himself. And then the third and final category is extraterrestrial life. As defined by Webster's dictionary, extraterrestrial life is anything originating, existing, or occurring outside the Earth or its atmosphere, or a being from another world. Proof of extraterrestrial life is said to date back to ancient civilizations. See Ancient Aliens on the History Channel for more on that. The most common species are known as the Greys. They make up 43% of all reported alien encounters. That is a Grey, and this is a Grey. Pass him around. Alien and human interaction can include UFO sightings, crop circles, and abductions. And according to Sam Monfort, who is a doctoral student at George Mason University, but also has a wonderfully compiled blog post about UFO sighting data, there have been a total of 104,947 UFO sightings since 1905, and the first reported abduction was in 1961. And then the incident known as Roswell, which occurred in Roswell, New Mexico. So it's 1947, and a rancher finds strange materials in a pasture. He doesn't know what they are, so he contacts the local authorities. Local authorities come out, also don't know what the materials are or what to do with them, so they contact the Roswell Army Air Force Base, who came and collected the materials and took them away. The story breaks, and headlines are calling the materials UFO debris, and the Army's quick to come out and say, no, it's a crashed weather balloon. But pictures had already been taken and got out, and it was clearly not a crashed weather balloon. So between the obvious cover-up and the mystery surrounding it and people still not knowing what the materials were, it then snowballed into the story we know today. And then 50 years later, the U.S. military issued a report which linked the initial incident to a top secret atomic espionage project called Project Mogul. But people speculate that this is just another cover-up, and we may never know the truth about what really happened at Roswell. So, when it comes to spirits, cryptids, or extraterrestrial life, whether you choose to believe or not to believe, there is no denying that paranormal phenomena has held the world at rapt attention for centuries.
Seriously.